Arup's first big major project in Sydney is the Sydney Opera House, which brought us to Australia in the first place. It was one of the first structures that was actually modelled using computers. A lot of other companies wouldn't have tried to take on projects like that because they're too risky or they're seen as something that isn't profitable enough, but that's what we pride ourselves on, being able to do what others can't. Going digital is so important for Arup because it's the future.
So before review, pretty much we get the PDFs from the architect, print them off, scale them with a scale rule, mark them up in red pen.
We would have had black A3 folders all stacked up our desks. They took up our shelf space.
And by next week, the drawings have all changed, so you've got to repeat the process.
We were sending markups via email and snail trail.
Bluebeam Revu provides the ability to extract data from PDFs that other applications don't.
It started with the simple tools, so being able to adjust text, which helps us get drawings out the door. It then went on to measuring and marking up.
I was like, how have I not had this before? I really wish that I'd known about this a long time ago.
We found we could build tool sets, so we can take our legend sheets and we can standardise tool sets to allow people to mark up in a better way.
The effect that has in our working is it significantly reduces the amount of time spent collating or sifting through the data that we need to get people to take the next steps in actioning comments from reviews. Review really does help us to be able to work real time by enabling us to effectively be sitting next to the person whilst being hundreds of kilometres away. The Bluebeam studio sessions have been really critical. Someone's marking up drawings in London, they come through live in the Sydney office.
Recently I've been working on a major project where we've had to deal with 400 or 500 drawings. I think we had around 4,000 comments back. Our document controller set out a process where everyone would open up the comments, use the reply feature, and just by having reviewing that functionality really enabled us to streamline a huge amount of information and respond to it in a way that's trackable.
What we've been able to do with this is significantly reduce our review timeframes and increase the review quality. So some of our timeframes have dropped from about 60%.
We're seeing the whole industry is going towards this place where we can take the bits of our job that are repetitive and we can automate those. So that gives us more time to focus on design.
But what drew me to engineering and architecture was the ability to create something.
We want to create an environment where people feel compelled and they want to come to work. They're not compelled to come to work, but they want to come to work. They want to be part of something different.
So Bluebeam and other tools that we use are all kind of taking us in that direction towards a digital engineering world.